Odell Beckham. See you later, buddy.
Still the cowboy, Mr. McLean. You Americans are all alike. But this time, John Wayne doesn't walk into the sunset with Grace Kelly.
Scary Cooper, asshole.
Oh, Diva! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! That was crazy!
Happy trails, Hans. Dallas still stinks. Everybody do King Ding by here, and we got some breaking NFL news, huge news, NFC East news. And I gotta comment and talk about this because this affects the Eagles twice a year. And it affects my stomach and all the agita that I get every time I watch this guy play us. Odell Beckham Jr. gets traded to the Cleveland Browns. And I have to say, as an Eagle fan, see you later, Odell Beckham Jr. Thank you, New York Giants. I love this trade. Get rid of talent. Go ahead. Throw the talent out the window. I don't care. I mean, what is he, a top 3 wide receiver at 26 years old? You don't need that. You don't need that. He just torches everybody when he wants to. Get rid of him. Go ahead. Go ahead. And that's what the Giants did. If this was the Eagles, I would be pissed off. I'm not going to lie to you. It would piss me off. I just don't understand getting rid of talent. Now, here's what the Giants get back. They get back a first-round pick, 17th overall, a Jabril Peppers, safety, who was a first-round pick, and I think a third-round pick, which is the second of... I think it's the worst of Cleveland's 2 third-round picks. I think that's how it is. So, basically, for a first, a third, and Jabril Peppers, you trade away a generational talent at wide receiver. But you have a 92-year-old quarterback who with a cane. You'll keep him. You don't want a Nick Foles, but you want a 92-year-old quarterback, and then you trade away a 26-year-old wide receiver. I mean, if you build this thing up in a couple years, don't you want a receiver like that? I mean, look, I'm not saying that Odell Beckham Jr. can't be a pain in the ass here or there. I'm not saying that. But I just don't know how teams win when they give away young talent. You know, and I've seen it as far as being an Eagle fan. I've seen us give away young talent, and we should never have done it. We did it with Deshaun, was wrong. We did it with McCoy, was wrong. And you can't give away talent like this. And I don't know what the Giants are planning. I have no idea. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. You know, and I got to tell you, I love it. I love it. I will take my chances playing against Jabril Peppers than playing against Odell Beckham Jr. It's a sweep next year. It's a sweep. 2 wins for the Eagles. So the Eagles win twice against the Giants. Obviously, we're going to play Casey Keenum and the rest. So that's 4 wins. We got 4 wins in our division already. I love it. Now, as far as the Cleveland Browns go, Cleveland Browns, you are building a monster team. A monster team. I mean, Baker Mayfield, Kareem Hunt. Then you have Odell Beckham Jr. You have Landry. Holy crap. This is going to be a hell of a team. I cannot wait to watch the Browns. I hope they go and they tear up the AFC because you Brown fans out there, man, you deserve it. You deserve it. And in my opinion, I think what you did was the right thing. Getting Odell Beckham Jr., getting a talent like this, a generational talent at wide receiver for what you got, I love it. I don't think it was too much to give up. I don't. You're only giving up 1 first-round pick. I mean, Jabril Peppers a nice player, but come on. You know what I mean? He ain't Brian Dawkins. You know what I mean? Jeez. Giants, what are you thinking? I'm sorry. I know my man. I'm assuming, I haven't watched his response yet, but my man Bad Dog, shout out to Bad Dog, he's probably going to be happy because he wanted to trade Odell Beckham Jr. I can't trade Odell. I can't give away that kind of talent You didn't get enough. You need at least 2 first-round picks, in my opinion, if I would even entertain it. I think the Giants didn't get enough, And let's face it, you have to pick the right players. Who are you going to pick at 17? Who are you going to pick in the 3rd round? If they become average players, if they become decent role players, it's a bad trade. I hate this trade if I'm a Giants. And I'm not saying this as an Eagle fan. I'm being totally honest. If this was flipped around on the Eagles, okay, and we had Odell Beckham Jr. and we trade him like that, I would be upset. I would be pissed. I mean, give him a good quarterback. Give him a team that can win. And then see what he could do. He's playing on crap for the last few years. Receivers are funny dudes. And you got to be able to accept them for what they are. And when they're winning, they're great. And Odell Beckham hasn't had a chance to win. I know he has off the field things, and there's been things. I get it. But I don't know, man. I think you stick with talent. So Cleveland Browns, shout out to you. You are now, in my opinion, the favorites to win the AFC North. And you won this trade. Early on, you won this trade. Right now, as I stand here, you won this trade. Unbelievable. And for us Eagle fans, we don't have to see Odell Beckham Jr. twice a year. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We can focus more on Saquon Barkley. He's going to get his yards, do his thing, but hey, we're good. I love this move by the Cleveland Browns. I love it. As an Eagle fan, I love it. And I have no problem with it at all. Now, us Eagle fans, I want to talk to you guys for a second. And I want to talk 2 things. One, Eagles are really quiet today. They're really quiet. Something's up. I'm not saying what it is. All I'm saying is I think there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. I think they're working on some big things. Stay tuned. Now, I also did want to comment on the Jordan Hicks signing with the Arizona Cardinals, because he signed, I think, $20 million guaranteed, something like that, $12.5 million signing bonus, something to that effect. And here's my thoughts on Jordan Hicks. See you later. Bye-bye. I'm okay with it. I expected it. That's why last year when I did my video before free agency, I said the guy I would bring back, because I knew they would only bring back one of these 2 guys. I said the guy I would bring back and re-sign is Nigel Bradham, and not Jordan Hicks. And once they signed Nigel Bradham, I expected Jordan Hicks to walk. I really did. And he's a good player when he plays, but he doesn't play enough, okay? He doesn't play enough. And you know what? The Eagles, they don't value linebackers. They just don't. And us fans, we tend to overvalue linebackers, and somewhere in the middle, I think, is where you're at. But as long as we have Nigel Bradham, I think we're going to be okay. We could draft a middle linebacker, somebody like that, in the mid-rounds, and I think we'll be okay. Who knows? Maybe they get a free agent. Maybe they get a trade. The Eagles are going to be okay. I think that Jordan Hicks doesn't play enough to really kill us. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to really, really kill us. But I think that Jordan Hicks had to go. I think it was part of the thing. And, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Aguilar. Are they going to redo his contract? Are they going to... Well, I don't know what they're going to do. Who knows? But him and then Ronald Darby, I know they want Ronald Darby. I hear the 49ers are pursuing Ronald Darby a lot. And I don't know if the Eagles are going to end up being able to sign him either. But I would like to see Ronald Darby come back. I would like to see Aguilar rework his contract. Jordan Hicks leaving, no sweat. I don't sweat it at all. I love it. We got Nigel Bradham, and we'll figure out the linebacker spot. As far as this trade, this shocking trade, I just think that you got to win with. You have to have talent. You have to have talent in this league, and when you get certain talent and certain players and certain individuals, they're everybody's different, and you have to deal with it. You have to. I mean, how do you go from saying we're going to give you all this money and believe in you, and then the next year you trade them? I don't get it. Why did you decide he was worth all that money last year when you got ready to sign the big contract, but then you said, to hell with it? I don't get it. I would rather keep him and have moved on from Eli Manning. I would have. I think, as an Eagle fan, as a rival to the New York Giants, I have no problem with this whatsoever. I love that that Odell Beckham is not in our division, that we don't play him twice a year, and I'm good, man. And as far as the Cleveland Browns and the Cleveland Brown fans that hear this, congratulations. Take out the AFC North. I want you guys in the playoffs. I want you fans to have something to celebrate because I know what it's like to suffer. And I know you guys have been suffering a long time. And I would love to see Baker Mayfield take you guys to playoffs and take you far. We'll be rooting for you, from afar, as long as you don't run into us. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Don't be a dingbat.